Okay, Tex. I've been meaning to tell you this, and it's gotta be done right away. As AGM, I've been doing things nice and quiet, keeping in the background, you know. You, however, Mr. Always out there in the public, and now, you brought DiBiase and JBL in on some millionaire club with you. Actually out here, wrestling matches again on the regular. And yeah, I've got a problem with all that.
Yeah, if you got a problem with what I did, Steve, it's a personal problem, but I understand where you're coming from. See, I did not forget that you two are a Memphis millionaire, and I did not forget that you might want to be part of Money Incorporated V2, so only thing is, you just never bothered to ask. Would you like to join us?
You mean as of right now?
As of right now.
I'm in. Let me get moving, though. Bring Ted and Layfield to the next lunch meeting. See what we can cook up together.
Well, I guess I'd better get going too, Steve. Me and the hangman got a little bit of business together. Catch you later.
Now, you just listen to me, Mr. Ferrantino. I've got problems enough with Sylvia Strawn, disrupting my stable without you, and your brand new Triple Crown ego trippers, giving me even more freaking aggravation. Freaking American powers. Corny-ass half-wits. You're not gonna have that fat stable of yours very long if you keep on getting on my damn nerves. I am warning you, Ferrantino, for the first and last time. If you keep targeting Ronda Rousey, it's gonna be a freaking problem.
Nobody is targeting Ronda Rousey, you paranoid flake. Besides, your imbeciles signed on the dotted line for whatever matches they got, and that's got very little to do with me. But what I am sick of is your bullshit. When I get sick of a problem, I make that problem go away. Ask Primetime Bobby Mills. Oh, wait, you can't. He's not gonna be around for a while now. Get a clue, Sherlock. You're playing with the wrong one, dog.
Get this into your head. I've been around this longer than you. I know tricks and get-arounds you won't find out about for another 10 years. You just keep messing with me and mine, and trust me, you are gonna F around and find out. Don't you test me, smartass.
I know what your problem is with me. I am what you'd be if you were successful. If people didn't want to puke at the sight of you. If the sound of your whiny, sniveling voice didn't drive people up the wall. If your own people weren't so desperate to hang on to their careers, they latched on to a bullshit loser whose power is circling the shitter. You see my success, and it drives you up the wall, because you just want to be what I am, Scott. Gee, I'd really love to hang around your green being eaten ass and keep analyzing you, but I've got a successful stable to look after. One that loves me, later on, and bring it, if you're bringing it at all, with your poverty-ass stable. Welfare Popeye.
Welfare, Popeye. You miserable, sanctimonious son of a... Okay, just you freaking wait.
Hey, Dee Dee. Good to see you. Heard you and Patty got Rhonda and Sherry tonight. Y'all go on and whip on those tough old birds. So the reviews were great on our match. You did really good, though.
Thanks. Asshat Scott insisted on it. We're not trying to step on you or lay Fem's toes. I remember the last time I was here, and it didn't go very well at all.
Yeah, well, that's been squashed for a long time now. You didn't know you were coming out of pocket, and I pointed it out. I like you enough to have at least told you, instead of jumping you like some nobody peon. Not Dee Dee, we're good.
Good to know. I don't think Pats and me are gonna have too much trouble with Sherry and Rhonda. We've both beat Em before. So what's your deal? You not scheduled tonight?
Latham's got a 6-woman tag with Angie and Las Reinas. Gotta be here to back up my girls.
I hope they win. Good luck, Jeannie. And I guess I'll see you again soon, right?
Yeah, I think we will. You and Patty, you'll be cool. And again, good luck tonight.
You too.
Listen, Frankie, I know you and Mart have been training like fucking maniacs all this week, and you've been working on your speed. So don't you let those fucking Nobody's Chance and Carter scurry all over again. I need you to remember there's a title match with American Powers for us next week. If y'all beat those two tonight.
Hey, only reason we lost is Marta didn't make the save in time. But that's not gonna happen again tonight. We want that title match.
Hell's fucking bells. That's what I want to hear. I got nothing personal against Patty and Danielle, but they've had those belts maybe just a bit too long. I'm counting on you and Marta to bring those fucking belts to the Stronghold, and I know y'all can do that shit.
Don't worry, Sylvie. Marta and me are more than ready to deal with Caden and Katana this time around. We won't let you down against them or American powers.
I'm sure you won't. I've watched y'all training, so I'm fucking sure of y'all. Tonight, Katana and Caden. Next week, the women's world titles. Keep your eyes on the prize, babe, and you too will fucking make it.
We're ready, Sylvie. It's our time to score one more for the Stronghold.
Y'all know what that would mean to us, and me and the crew are all behind you. Hey, we're up next, and Marta's already waiting, so let's fucking get ready.
The nerve of Dakota and her bunch. They're crying to the front office that Gigi Dolan has to be part of a TLC match. So we're not canceling or backing out. You do want to close the Future Endeavors account, right? Sure I do, but I'm trying to focus on this title match with Power and Beauty tonight. So what do we do, Pats? You call the play.
I say we give them what they want. What did we do to the Bell Council just a year ago?
War games? Again?
War games again. I say we let Golden Hair get some on-the-job training. But we'll round up a quick fourth member before we leave the place tonight, with the deal signed.
I'm on board. But what about tonight, Frankie and Marta? They're good, D, but we're better, and we've already proved it twice. They haven't beat us yet, right? Hey, we go in with the usual game plan and stay with it. Let's make it 3 in a row, and maybe Power and Beauty forgets about us a while. Okay, Pats, you're right, but we better start calling in favors for war games. Let's both get on that before we go home.
I've already got some people in mind. So let's do this match tonight, and get Power and Beauty out of our loop so we can deal with war games.
Then that's the plan. Got it. Listen, I'll see you at match time. I'd like to talk to Tex for a minute.
Right. Macho Man Randy Savage closing out tonight's program with this token appearance as he steps out here to clear the air about the return of Miss Elizabeth as his valet, and boy howdy. Savage shocked everyone when Miss Elizabeth appeared by his side in his last match against superstar Billy Graham. Seems the London crowd's giving Randy a bit of a mixed reaction. Maybe the tone will change once he says what he's got on his brain.
In case you missed it, Randy lost that match to superstar Graham. He doesn't seem the least bit bothered by it. No, the Macho Man seems to have gotten not only Elizabeth, but his mojo back as well. Look at that smile. I've never seen the guy look happier. Of course, the crap in the oatmeal is to short Popeye Scott Bell, who by all accounts is annoyed by Randy's recent actions, but so far hasn't said much past. I'm not thrilled with Randy Savage right now.
Excuse me, you guys got room for one more? Myron Schimmelman, come on in, sit down, man. I don't want to miss this. I don't think you do, Myron. My psychic twinkle says something real interesting's about to happen. Oh, all right, we've waited a whole week for something bigger than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged. I think Macho Man's about to give it to us, too.
What the joyous news may spread all the years. But I guess right now everyone knows that Miss Elizabeth and the Macho Man are back together again. Things are going to be very different from now on. Oh, yeah.
And speaking of the crap in the oatmeal, just look at what the cat dragged in Too Short, Popeye Scott Bell. Uh-oh, here we freaking go. Well, I guess old Too Short is not going to stay silent any longer. Isn't going to come out here and not start something. This is going to be most unpleasant, gentlemen. I hope so. That would be nice.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Scott? Nobody invited you here. Now you stand there and be quiet while I take care of my business, yeah.
Hey, no, Randy. What the hell do you think you're doing? You waltz out here to announce that you and Elizabeth are back together without even checking that out with me first. And how about Elizabeth, huh? You waited till I was out sick to spring this on everyone in that match with Superstar Graham. Really? Because you knew I wouldn't have let you do it. God damn it, Randy. I own your contract.
Not anymore, you don't. I'm sick and tired of you dictating the terms, choosing which matches I can and can't take, who I can deal with and not deal with. I'm handing in my resignation, Scott. I quit. Bill Unlimited. Yeah.
Yeah, well, your resignation is not accepted, Randy. Now get your ass backstage, Mr. Macho, so I can straighten you and Elizabeth out on how things are gonna run with us from now on. Come on, chop chop!
Oh shit,
Oh,
yo!
snap.
He's gonna make him accept the resignation.
Holy all hell. The fans have spoken. Randy Savage has heard, and he obeys. Damn, way to give your 2 weeks notice. Macho Man just opened up a can onto short, and the fans are licking it up.
Let's see that again on instant replay. Wow, man. Oh, man, he just clocked him with that microphone. Oh, man, Randy Savage handing in his resignation to Too Short Popeye Big Time. We won't be seeing him with Bell Unlimited anymore. That was absolutely beautiful. I think I'm gonna cry. I can't believe what's just happened.
Say, kid, do you want to be a tough wrestling superstar like Sir Reggie Smythe? Well, to do that, you'd need girl power every single day. The sort of girl power I get from eating a bag of Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps every day. So be like me and eat Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps.
So remember, kids, bug your parents for Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps. You're like a mouthful of cold beef fat in every bite.
Available at Greenie, Steffway, Wallington's Food Markets and other fine stores that have not yet closed down.
Folks, while they are a little tired from their match, Sylvia Strong and Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty, the new Women's World Tag Team Champions, have graciously given me a few minutes here. Ladies, congratulations to all of you. Sylvia, another set of championships for the Stronghold. Must feel pretty good.
Listen here, Cakes. You talk to me 24/7, babe. You can roll over in bed to talk to me, am I right? You talk to Frankie and Marta. They're the stars of the show. And the fans already know about me, Cakes. They want to fucking meet Frankie and Marta.
Ah, yes, well then, I know the feeling is only a few days old. But how are you both feeling about being women's tag champs at long last?
It's a lot more responsibility than you expect usually for most people, but we're the Stronghold's gals. In fact, we're the Stronghold's only gals, so we train hard, study what we need to know to stay on top. And now that we're here, Marta and me know there's some fans out there that expected American Powers to be at the top forever, but we're hoping Marta and me to prove that Power and Beauty are the real deal, and we're gonna earn the right to be Women's World Tag Champions.
What Frankie means, and didn't say out loud, is American Powers had their time in the spotlight, and it was a lot more than most women get in a crowded division. Don't hate Power and Beauty because it's our turn. We're not ungrateful ego-trippin' jagoffs like some of these gals out here. And we're not blowing sunshine up anyone's ass. We compete hard, we compete for real, and we want to send the fans home feeling like they saw something that night. That's our manifesto right there, Johnny.
Listen, GB, we promise you a more up-close and personal kind of interview another time. Because we are definitely done for tonight, but we don't want to leave the fans hanging. So let me close by telling everyone. If you want to know what Power and Beauty are all about, then you look at the originals. The Psychedelics, anyone that's part of the Stronghold. Because, yeah, that's us too. Marta and me will take on anybody. Anytime, anywhere. For any reason. You just sign in the dotted line and be ready to rock the spot against Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon.
And so, there we have a brief bit promising look at the new women's tag champs, Power and Beauty. The Labor Day Slamathon continues in a moment. Stay with us.
Hey, Matt, what the hell? They're telling me our match has been bumped until Saturday. It's a World Heavyweight Championship match. You don't bump a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Sorry, big guy. Not my decision. Steve says 2 reasons. 1, time constraints, and 2, they want the world title match as the main event at the Snarl season premiere. I had nothing to do with it, and I'm not backing out on you, okay?
Oh, okay. Alright, well, that makes sense. Okay, I could understand that. See, I thought you called out sick with like a hangnail or something, man.
That's cold, big dog. Frigid. I held up my end. It's 3 months later. I'm still champ, and you're first in line. Can't say nothing bad about me. Just have to wait till Saturday to lose man.
You're funny, Supremo. You really are. But I've already made plans for this. I'm turning in the United States title. The World Championship's gonna look a lot nicer with the other two. The United States clashes with it.
Hey, I guess we'll see. But don't expect me to go easy on you there, Lurch. You're a big boy and you can handle it.
You're the only one that can call me that and not get their throat ripped out.
Danielle, what's going on? Ferentino says I'm pulled off bodyguard duty for you and Patty. What's he mean by new assignment? What's he talking about, Danielle? I mean, that is my job, or has that changed now?
I meant to tell you myself. Look, sis, this is about the sectarians. I know Patty and I took you on for protection, but you're my friend too. And these sick bastards don't play. You see what they did to Tiana Marquez and Shauna, right? Well, I don't want that to happen to you. It's way too dangerous right now for you to be seen as a threat to the sectarians.
And what about me? Look, I was hired to protect you and Patty, and now you say it's too dangerous for me to do my job? Come on, Danielle.
Look, we're just putting you undercover for a while. Trust me, Tex has got me the best security money can buy. You'd just be taking a risk being seen with us. That's what Frontino means about your new assignment. You're gonna have valet duty for BQ. Stuart, just for a while, sis, till things with the sectarians cool off a little.
Wayman, Danielle, Brinton Quinn Stewart. The big blonde bohunk with the lumberjack beard. That BQ Stewart.
That BQ, Stuart. Gotta admit, it's hardly a death sentence. And you'll still get to wrestle here and there as part of the Ferrantino group. I just don't want the sectarians targeting you. So just go along for now, okay?
You drive a hard bargain, Heathcote. You talked me into it. I better get ready for this rematch. And you gotta get to the booth for it. I guess we'll talk later, away from here.
Good luck tonight.
Listen here, Scott. I gotta be honest with ya. I don't think this deal with you and I for Bell Unlimited, I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Besides, again, being honest, your outfit is cheese right now, and I can get a better deal from Heenan, since he's more than willing to take me back, Scott.
I'm already taking a cut from my percentage and giving it back to you, just to keep you from leaving right now. Savage quitting on me messed me up, and I'm working to find new talent. Just hang on a little longer, Rick. I need you. Take out this BQ Stewart from Ferentino's camp, and you can name your price, Rick. I'll meet it. You got it.
I doubt you could afford it. Everybody also knows you're just scraping by. But I'll be cool and take out Stewart for you.
Geez, yes, thank you, Rick. Ferentino's in with Tex Lynch, and they've got us on the ropes. You're the only premier star I got left, and we need this win over BQ Stewart. Make it happen, and I'll take good care of you. We got a deal, Rick.
Oh, well, let's talk about it after the match, Scott.
Why can't we talk about it now? Rick?
She wanted all of us here, so it's gotta be important, right? I'm kinda interested to see what Danielle's got to say for herself.
I have no idea, but I'm sure she's in a great mood celebrating 2 years with the company.
She is amazing that way, not allowing her mood to be ruined. And she has had a rough week, a rough couple of weeks. The loss of the Women's Tag Team Championships by American Powers to Power and Beauty. The discovery that Mercedes Moné is behind the future endeavor. It has definitely been a very rough week for Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote, who is looking to celebrate her 2 years just a little bit tonight.
And it's kind of hard to be in a celebratory mood when you're surrounded by like 6 cops. Yeah, but you said they gotta be there because of the sectarians threatening Danielle the way they have.
Well, take a gander at this. What a display. For Liberty Belt Danielle Heathcote, the RWL Dual Ladies Champion, still the Snarl Women's Champion, and still the Joyce Grable Memorial Champion. And she hasn't let the loss of the tag team titles bother her all that much. Of course, she was frustrated for a while, but she has focused her attention on making some changes.
She really has had a rough few weeks, so who knows what she's really gonna say. I'm hot to find out, though.
Well, Miss Ogilvy, we do not have very long to wait now, do we?
Well, I've come on out here for a couple of reasons, so this one may take a little extra time. But both GMs are in the booth right now, and have allowed me this time to talk about a few things. First, and most important, want to thank all the RWL fans for making these 2 years with RWL some of the best I've ever enjoyed. Yeah, it can be rough sometimes, and while I've made a few enemies, I've made even more friends. As for the Women's World Tag titles, Pats and I have already congratulated Power and Beauty on their win. And after all, Patty and I still hold the titles apiece, so we're not really doing all that badly, right? Now, let's talk about the future. The future endeavor, that is. I thought at the end of the War Games match at Labor Day Slamathon that Pats, Dione, Jeannie Parker and I had at least temporarily cured our WL of its infection. But Dakota and her bunch were only symptoms of a bigger disease. A much more serious and malignant disease, which only seems to affect me whenever our WL travels outside the USA. Let's turn out attention to the Tron screens for a minute, so you can see this disease, up close and personal.
Well, she said disease. You know exactly what kind of disease she's talking about, right?
Another year, another War Games, but another win for Team RWL.
And everybody's taking their big victory hug. But what the? Oh, shut up.
Mercedes Monet. She's the one. She is the one that's behind the future endeavor. We've been hearing about it. It's got to be her.
Obviously. Well, look at everybody. They can't believe it. Mercedes Monet, the CEO 8 Belts Monet, one of the most obnoxious lady wrestlers on the planet. Clearly behind the future, and I just don't believe it.
Nor do I. I'm not really surprised. But what can I tell you?
Yep, I leave the USA to wrestle in Japan this spring. Monet gets into it with our gals, and got roasted for it. I come to the UK, and here she is again, this time, backing the future endeavor, trying to use them as puppets, to do what Monet couldn't. Cowardly approach. But what can you expect from a coward?
Loved by some, tolerated by others, and seen as cringe by most. Mercedes Monet, with her 9 championship belts, including the Japan 5-Star Women's Championship, which she took from Manami Toyota over the summer. And that's why I shouldn't give these birds creative control, Reg. They walk all over you, like Tony Khan. Well, it has been argued that Toni Storm does have the best female wrestler gimmick in the industry today. Yeah, well, you've got to do something these days to get yourself noticed, haven't you? And Toni Storm certainly done that. Otherwise, you're a nobody like Mercedes Monet. Uncharismatic and all. Well, the ladies lock up collar and elbow. Toni Storm opens with a clothesline and an immediate pin. But no, not even a one. Toni Storm connects with another clothesline, taking Monet down to the canvas. Psst, Monet, not so great is she now? A kick to the midsection from Monet and a standing drop kick that takes Toni Storm down to the mat again. Alright, so maybe she's getting a little bit warmed up, big deal. With Monet against the ropes, pitches her to the outside between the ropes. And here she comes, rebounds off the rope. Oh, beautiful baseball slide. Taking Monet down to the outside as the referee initiates the counter. Hard whip to the ropes for Monet, and a nice Hurricane Runner from Toni Storm. Mercedes Monet counters with a kick, and a clothesline, followed up with a second. And a beautiful drop kick from Mercedes Monet. Nothing beautiful about Mercedes Monet. It's ugly. Very, very ugly. Catches a kick to the midsection. Sidesteps her again. And, oh wow, look at this. There it is. Nice series of butt bumps to the face from Mercedes Moné. Might improve her looks. Oh, Frank, honestly. Mercedes Moné counters with a shot. Nice suplex. Up over the shoulders goes Mercedes Moné. Oh, crashing neckbreaker. Here's a cover from Toni Storm. 1, 2. Got no idea. She's an idiot. Besides everything else. Toni Storm counters Moné. They lock up. They tussle again. Moné shoves her back again. Toni Storm counters with a forearm and a clothesline. Followed up with a series of stomps to the face. Toni Storm, perhaps sensing the end might be near here. A kick to the midsection. Sets up the underhook. Nice powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb. 1, 2. And again, another near fall as Moné finds her way out of trouble once again. Moné counters with a shot. And another that spins Toni Storm around, drives both knees into the back, and here it is. The bank statement. Toni Storm in the center of the ring with no place to go. The referee check. She is tapping out. That is it. Mercedes Moné has won this match. You know, I didn't even pay 10p to be here and I want my money back.
That's enough of that. You only won by pure luck. Toni Storm's definitely a better wrestler than you are, with only one belt that matters. And that's the one she took from you.
Nuh-uh, them's fighting words. They sure are. And look who's coming down to fight. Mercedes Moné, Little Miss 9 Belts Moné. Everybody hates her, I don't understand. She's so full of herself and nobody likes her.
Why do you think she's not signed with us? We don't need locker room cancer hanging around. Hell, it's a shame we have to keep running into Moné whenever we travel abroad.
Well, it became very personal the last time these two got together.
This is why we're here, Steve.
You again. You got a lot of nerve showing that video of my match. A match that I won, by the way. You RWL gals can't stand me because you all want to be me. Especially you, Heath Coat. You talk a lot of trash about me, but you just lost the women's tag titles. I think that was you.
Yeah, but at least I'm big enough to admit I competed against someone who was better than me that night, something you'd die before admitting. I'm nothing like you, and I don't need creative control or 9 belts to validate my otherwise unjustifiable existence in this business. You should have 9 stripper poles instead of belts. But while it is kind of fun roasting your incompetence, that's not why I'm here. Why don't you put that Japan 5-star title against the Snarl Women's Championship and let me prove that Mercedes Moné is the Angel Reese of pro wrestling?
I don't need to. That's why I got the future endeavored on my side. Besides, you'd just be even more embarrassed after I took that Snarl Women's title from you, just like I took the Japan 5-star Women's title from Monami Toyota. Then you'd probably crash out and quit altogether. I'd be doing pro wrestling a favor by getting rid of you, but I'm too important for dealing with you.
Lame excuses are for insecure losers. You won't accept because you're afraid to lose that belt, to be embarrassed, and to be seen as the yellow banana back biznatch that you are. Moné.
Uh-oh, now she has gone and done it.
Oh, you have no idea. This is going to get real unpleasant. Oh my goodness, I was afraid something like this might happen.
Mercedes Moné, tired of the satirical bars being thrown at her by Liberty Bell Danielle Heath, and she is absolutely gone berserk on the women's dual champion. Moné smashing the head of Danielle. Wait a second, Danielle Heathcote turning it around on Moné, smashes her head into the bubble. And the crowd here has gone absolutely loco.
Oh man, here we go. She's in the... Oh, look at this. Danielle trying to choke out Mercedes Moné with her boot. Moné quickly up out of the corner, gets Danielle, gets her back in the corner again, and right back to it. Trying to choke the life out of Mercedes Moné. She sure is. And I think she did it too. Oh, look at this. There's an alley-oop out of the corner and a powerbomb, and Moné is gone.
Unquestionably, Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote making her case for a championship dual title match with Mercedes Monet. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Danielle, what are you doing out here? I asked you to remain lying down. I don't know that you understand what happened, but looks like you've got one more reason to hate on Mercedes. Yes, you won in everything, but you were also knocked out cold for several seconds from Monet's nasty 1-2 combination, and you may have sustained a concussion. Really, I'd like you to take about a week to recuperate.
I can't do that. We're back in Philly on Wednesday. You're telling me I shouldn't compete at Ladies' Night? Really? Doc, we've been all over. But I was really looking forward to wrestling in my hometown that night.
Listen, getting your brain banged around is no joke.
Hey, come on. Don't do this to me. A whole week off just. It wouldn't be good for me right now. I swear I'll go easy till Philly, but it really means a lot to me to be at Ladies' Night.
I'm afraid the only possible workaround is for me to check you out before Philadelphia, and if you're good, I'll clear you to compete no problem, but I'll be held responsible if I clear you, and you go out and get hurt again. Dedication's great, but don't play with your health. Again, bed rest the next few days, sit rage out Danielle, and we'll see Wednesday in Philly, but you shouldn't risk a possible injury that could have you down for weeks or longer.
I'm so not hearing this right now. I'll be in to see you Wednesday.
You better. Lynch will give me hell if you don't.
Hey, listen, you better go find someplace quiet out of the way for a while.
What the hell are you even talking to me for? Georgia the Jungle?
It's Luna. She's gone like totally rogue. Tearing the place up down the hall a ways.
And, what did you want from me? Sympathy, maybe. You're not looking for help or something, right?
Can you stop being a snotty bitch for 2 seconds? I am trying to warn everybody. She's getting ready to tee off on anyone she sees, don't you understand?
Worry about your damn self, Georgia. Crazy Pants already beat your ass once tonight. I don't think she's gonna go back for sloppy seconds. You know, if you're the badass you say you are, Sunshine, you'd go and kick her ass yourself. You should do that like right away.
You're impossible.
No, I am Jody, you dumb Canuck wench. So, check this. Stanky Rose says she's warning everybody Luna Psycho Pants is melting down, like it's news or some crap. So, I guess you already know? I don't need to spread the alarm that the weird codes are coming.
I know, right? You can hear this dizzy wench all through the building. But yeah, thanks for the heads up. Since I got nothing else going on, guess I'll head in back to the hotel for the night.
Don't forget to warn every man, woman, child, and animal that the Tasmanian devil's on the loose. Bring your cats into the house.
Good advice, hey. Watch yourself if you're sticking around.
We're back in during the break. It's broken out between Patty Powers and Luna Vachon, with Luna jumping Patty as she was just heading to her car, and Luna's ripped off Patty's jacket, and they've been at it for about half a minute already. Patty's holding her own, slamming Vachon into that car over and again. I'm betting that's not her car.
I'm betting you're right. Oh, man. Looks like Luna Vachon picked the wrong time to mess with Patty Powers as she's trying to get out of the building. Oh, well. Again, I think this is the wildest. You know, this woman has created more problems. One single human being has created more problems here tonight than a whole batch of the sectarians. Well, Luna could be in trouble. Patty Powers has not competed tonight, so she is fresh as a daisy. And that could be bad for Luna.
I'm sure it's very personal for Luna. She and Patty Powers have wrestled 5 times, and Patty's won every single one of their matches. That, my friends, can't sit well with Looney Luna.
Yikes on trikes. This is profane. This isn't heard of. And what's keeping Luna Vachon going after almost 2 hours? She beats Georgia Washington, proceeds to start wrecking the joint, beats the out of Caden Carter for absolutely no reason at all. Tex, this is definitely fines and suspensions time. Am I telling it right, boss?
That sure looks like fines and suspensions for Luna Vachon. You cannot do this and expect to come back to work the next day by nothing. Even Patty Powers telling him stop with the sign. Oh man, this is I shouldn't even be laughing at this, but yeah, this is definitely out of control. Well, Patty Powers seems to be handling it pretty well. Luna Vachon, like I said, could be in trouble here. Patty's finally going to wear her down. Patty Powers catching some elbows to the midsection from Luna Vachon. Driven into the car. Luna Vachon. Oh, whoa! Oh man, she hit her with the purple haze. It's like the green mist, but it's purple. Patty Powers with the purple haze in her face, burning her eyes, no doubt. Oh man, Luna Vachon, this is absolutely, guys, you take it from here. I'll be right back.
Patty's been blinded for sure. She caught that purple haze full in the face, and I'm sure it's not helping her breathing at all. Stuff is supposed to burn the nose and throat. And Luna Vachon is taking full advantage. Man, Tex let out of here like the Flash. What's he gonna be able to even do about this, short of that elephant tranquilizer thing he mentioned before? I mean, look at this. This broad's like the Terminator.
I don't know, GB, but somebody's gotta stop her before anyone else gets hurt. Patty's eyesight could be compromised for several days.
Alright guys, we have gone way past event security. The police are on their way. Oh man, face first into the grating. Patty Powers is in big trouble. Luna Vachon. Until the police get here, this is bad. This is real bad. Oh, man. Patty Powers is out, motionless. And Luna Vachon continues on. We'll be right back.
Okay, Mimi and me, all ready to rock this mess with Blair Davenport and Carmella. Those skanks ain't getting their nasty caution hands on our titles.
That's what I want to hear. You know what else I heard? Everybody's looking over their shoulder, like Luna's gonna jump out from behind a corner and eat them up alive.
Girl, don't laugh them crazy Essos off. Crazy wench could pull some Midnight Rider bullshit and show up under a mask. It's not fiction, Jeannie.
It's whatever for right now, Jen. We gotta focus on the future endeavor. But you and Mimi, y'all already know the score. You see Luna, or anything that even looks like Luna, don't wait to see what's up. Just go ham on Avish. See y'all before the match. Wait, hold up. What do y'all think you're doing, though?
I told you, didn't I? This crazy wench was gonna try something stupid. I said it, right?
She was probably coming after us, too. Sneaky-ass caution.
Let's just see who it is y'all got first. So, oh well, look who we do got here, lady.
Told you, didn't I?
Miss Luna, I'm very much afraid you about to have a really, really bad night girlfriend. Yo, Libby D, Shayna Bachelor, girl, take you a little break after tonight. You got too many titles to defend to be messing with your health.
Don't worry, I'm going to. Hey, you can tell me. What did you and Les Femmes do with Luna? Looks like she disappeared after you caught her.
Girl, she was very drunk. I mean, you would swear somebody poured a whole lot of liquor into that woman. We felt bad, so we called an Uber to have her taken to the airport. Told the driver she would sleep it off by the time she got there. No idea what happened after the car left the arena.
Thanks, I guess. Hey, are you still wrestling Patty tonight?
Yeah, we are. Good champions dual match, like we had before. I'm sure it's gotta be an attention getter for both of us. Hey, you really aren't y'all to gonna tag team anymore. Seems a real waste not to. Y'all are so good together.
I don't know that I'm ready to jump back into it yet, but I'm sure we will sooner or later.
All I'm saying is don't waste a lot of time. You got a good partner, So don't let her go off alone, or worse still, before she finds another partner. I just want the best for you, Dee Dee.
To get back to work, and look who's here. Liberty Bell Danielle Heathcote, the ladies' triple crowner. And she's going to take a moment to address the fans and someone very special backstage. Let's see what it's all about, folks.
It's good to be back, people. Unfortunately, though, I come back out of the frying pan and into the fire, because what Luna Vachon did earlier this month, well, I can't just leave it alone. Mostly because I'm a little tired of opponents attacking me outside of sanctioned matches. It's been going on forever. The Bell Council, the Future Endeavored, and now Luna Vachon? No, I can't let this one go, because if I don't make an example of Luna, it'll probably just keep right on happening. I've made a lot of my 2 years in RWL, and with the responsibility of 3 titles to defend, I can't afford any more downtime. So, I've gone over things with the front office, and, well, they don't really want me to do this, but I really don't have a lot of choices here. Luna Vachon's got to pay for attacking Caden Carter, Patty Powers, and me, and there was only one way I could think of to make that happen.
Oh, crap. Here's Luna Vachon now. And this confrontation's about to get very nasty.
Danielle's past opponents have just been mean, not full-bore lunatics like Vachon. This could be bad.
Yeah, bad for Luna.
Well, it looks like I didn't swing that chair hard or fast enough. You swear up and down that you're the hottest thing going around here just because you've got the front office and a couple of general managers kissing your ass. Well, give me just one good reason why I shouldn't kick your head in right now.
One word, Luna, and that word's unemployed. Touch me before Monday, and it's gonna cost you your job here. Is it worth it? Swing on me and see.
Well, don't that just figure you're protected by the general manager? Well, I already told you I'll take you on in any kind of match you can think of. So, how about it?
That's why I'm here. Monday night at Halloween Brawl, you'll get your chance. I'm even putting the Japan 5-star women's title on the line as incentive.
Listen, you egotistical bitch, I don't need an incentive to turn your teeth upside down. You've got a match? All right, well, let's find out what it is.
You really want to bury me, don't you? Okay, I'll even give you a chance to do it, on top of the J5 women's title. Would you like that?
I'm not one of your fans. Come to the point and tell me what kind of match you want before I change my mind and take my chances on my job.
It's a match that's only happened once before, and I won it. Against Jody Dvorak. Beat me, and you'll get your win and the J5 title. You're just crazy enough to accept it, so. Monday night, I hope you're ready, because you're signing for a casket match. See you there.
Holy ol' hell, a casket match against Luna Vachon for the Japan 5-star Women's Championship. Liberty Bell Danielle is the only person ever to win one, which is great, but against Looney Luna. Danielle's taken a hell of a risk doing this.
But it seems to be the only way, folks. We'll be back with our next match right after this.
Will Gang, at the last Southwest card, the unthinkable happened when the brand new team of Wildside Warren Garrett and Bruce the Shark Finn joined forces for the first time against a pair of Mad Dog McKay and Karrion Kross.
The match was nothing short of amazing, and this new team, fresh out of school mind you, dominated the more experienced pair of McKay and Kross in Prentice spectacular fashion.
Every time Kross or McKay would snatch momentum away from them, Garrett and Finn stubbornly snatched it back, and we could very well be looking at a pair of future major stars.
Wildside Warren G. of Shoyo, Arkansas, met up with Bruce Finn of Ogdenquit, Maine at the Shamrock Slam Academy. They hit it off at once and decided early to become a tag team. And they certainly stunned everyone in this match at Southwest, with their excellent team mechanics, as sharp as any veteran team you've ever seen.
Their debut match on RWL TV ended with the Shark Bruce Finn scoring the 3 count on Kross for the win with just 52 seconds left on the clock. The Shark and Wildside Warren G could have the makings of future megastars in RWL.
I'm sick and tired of the stupid accusations that Rossi is just a piece of arm candy to me. Have a look at this video, and you'll get why Rossi Flowers hasn't wrestled in almost 2 years. Rossi had her last match in December of 2023. She took it pretty hard.
I don't get people who go into wrestling so they can do some other dumb shit later. Like being in the movies. It's so stupid. I'm into this business because I love it. I love competing. I love the people I call friends in the business. I just love everything about it. So it cut me deep. My last lost. So I convinced Ray I needed more training. Lots more. And my man El Jefe, he made sure I got it. Then we took what I practiced out on the road. Wrestled in some pretty sleazy spots against pretty sleazy opponents. But I started winning. Consistently. So now, I'm happy again. Why do I keep going? Because I know someday I'm going to be in the opposite corner against that last bitch that beat me. We got some unfinished business.
That last match taught me a real important lesson. Yeah, I've been all about myself and individual achievement since Pat's and I lost the Ladies World Tags to Power and Beauty, and while I did do all right for myself, getting the Japan 5-star women's title, and beating Luna Vachon in the casket match at Halloween Brawl, I learned that being on your own is fine, but friends and alliances are important too. The sectarians can just forget about having me on their side, because I've got my own people, my own sense of belonging to something bigger than myself. There are people in the back besides Pat's that made that perfectly clear to me.
The crowd here in Dallas just about losing it, because here comes timeless Toni Storm.
She promised she'd show up tonight, and she was as good as her word. She's totally got her sights set on the Joyce Grable Memorial title, and man alive, this meeting with Liberty Bell Danielle before their match next week at Black Friday. It's likely to be colorful in the extreme, much like Toni Storm herself.
Storm earned that #1 contender spot earlier this month, surviving an encounter with 7 other opponents to make it here. But I don't think Danielle is used to an opponent that just wants pure competition. Instead of the usual, I hate you and want to rip your guts out.
You're pretty quiet, Tex, honestly. What do you think about all this?
I think it's been about as colorful a birthday as you could dream up. I can't wait to see what these two got to say for themselves. Oh, man.
Danielle Heathcote, at last, I get a good look at you, face to face. I did promise Darling that I'd be here in Dallas tonight, and true to my word, here I am. I should tell you straight away, I've made quite the study of you, and you are, without question, an extraordinary talent. After all, no one becomes a ladies' Triple Crown champion if they aren't an extraordinary talent. Your past matches were a delight to watch.
Thanks, and everyone knows all about you. Lots of people think you're the greatest thing going these days, and you earned that over in AEW after leaving WWE. And I enjoyed watching you beat Mercedes Moné too. I think it's great we've got respect for each other.
Something that there's too little of in our business, darling. I'll have you know, I fought my ass off in that #1 contenders elimination. You might not know this about me, but I am something of a historian on ladies wrestling. And who, would you think, would be one of my favorite subjects?
Haven't got a clue, but I'm sure you're going to tell me, aren't you?
What do you truly know about Joyce Grable? Were you aware? She was the long-term tag team partner of Wendy Richter. Yes, the self-same Wendy Richter that you've competed against. Or that Joyce held the NWA United States Women's Championship once, and the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championship 6 times. 3 with Wendy, and 3 with her other tag team partner Vicky Williams.
No, I guess I didn't.
Or that in 1978 at Super Bowl of Wrestling-2 she defeated 7 other wrestlers in an 8-woman battle royal, rather like the way I won the #1 contendership. Or that later that year, she defeated Casey to win the NWA United States Women's Championship. Everyone believed that no one could beat Casey, but Joyce Grable did it, against almost insurmountable odds.
Nope. That's definitely news to me.
Well then, without descending into personal attacks, I'll just say that I'm far more knowledgeable on the history of the woman whose name graces that Memorial Tournament Championship. And I think that makes me eminently more qualified to wear that title than you are.
Okay, so you've got some knowledge, but what really matters, Tony? I fought through a seriously tough tournament to get the title, and since then, no one's been able to get it away from me. You know, knowledge is a great thing, but all you really need to know is, I'm not parting with the belt, not for you, or anyone else, regardless of how much you know about Joyce Grable. You're not going to be facing Joyce at Black Friday. You're going to be facing me, and this belt has some serious meaning for me, even if I didn't know all that stuff about her.
I admire your spunk, Danielle, and I think our match next week will define for everyone who's more deserving of being Joyce Grable Memorial Champion. And it's like I told you 2 weeks ago, I'm going to pop your cherry on the 28th, and I intend to leave you weak, exhausted, and lying in a pool of your own sweat, and trust me, love, it will be an intimate experience that you'll never forget for as long as you live. I'm quite good at that. You can ask anyone.
You've got a great sense of humor, Tony. And while I think that's great, there's not going to be any cherry popping at Black Friday, but there might just be a whole lot of timeless Tony Storm tapping out to me. And I think maybe we should just stop right there. I'm glad to see you're reliable when it comes to showing up. See you next week, and we'll just see who's more eminently qualified to hold that title.
Oh God, look at this here timeless Tony Storm displaying an almost encyclopedic knowledge of Joyce Grable. And I don't think Danielle was entirely too impressed, but next week at Black Friday is going to be as off the chain as it comes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with more RWL Snarl in just a minute.
Now look, I meant what I said, Jess. This was your last shot, and you blew it sky-tossing high, didn't you, eh? Jody used you like a practice dummy. It's embarrassing, Jess. To you, to me, to the UKs as a unit. It just looks bad, you understand? On all of us it looks bad.
Please, Jackie, I done my best, and I'm sorry I didn't win. But can't you see your way clear to give me just one more chance, Jackie? Please?
Oh, love, how many more flippin' chances am I supposed to give you? Singles, tags, it don't matter, and it's always you. That takes the pin, isn't it, eh? Sorry about this, Jess, but you're gone. Gracie's gonna be fine on her own, and she's got Niles after all.
What about us, Jackie? Am I gone from that too? You said you'd always take care of me.
And I have done, but you're not pullin' your weight no more, Jess. You're gone from the UKs and you're gone from me, but you're gonna bounce back from this.
You're never gonna find anyone else like me, Jackie. Never, you hear?
Shows how much you know. You have already been replaced.
Yes, that's what this is really all about, isn't it, Jackie? You've had this little scheme on the drawing board for how long exactly?
Doesn't really matter now, does it? But now, you're free to fail without our help. I'll be rooting for you, but from the sidelines from now on.
Hey Dee Dee, little change in plans. The tag match is off. I'm late defending the Ladies Legends belt, and they're late getting me an opponent, but that's happening tonight.
Just as well, I guess. I wasn't really feeling much like a tag match anyway.
Don't take it too hard. Myron's got something for you. A single. If You're up for the excitement.
After that last match, all I want is my hands on ODB. I just don't know about tonight, Pats.
Hey, don't be like that. Go see Myron. He got me a match with Becky Lynch.
I guess it won't hurt to at least talk with the guy.
At last, there you are, Danielle. You know I had been meaning to talk to you about our little, encounter at Black Friday.
Not much to say. It was a good match, but it was a draw too.
Good. Good you say? Oh no, Danielle, you were magnificent. Didn't you sense it? The energy between us, the fire burning in our eyes as we gave each other as good as we got. Until finally, the bell was sounded, and the spell, broken, Danielle. So anyway, sweetie darling, it just made me crave more of you. So, I thought, you wouldn't mind, and that maybe, you'd want to do it again. Oh, I don't care. Feel free put up any old title you wouldn't mind losing to me. But I've got to experience you again, and this time, let's make it even more real than we did that night.
Look, I'll give you a rematch before Black Friday. Just? Would you just, please, stop making this weird?